Cultivators, they always could do all what them behind good figure it out. That's it. What them will wander. V head and all what will V within there, in the truth, limitless strength. This world for a long time located V harmony, under management 4 currents: green dragon, red birds, white tiger, and black warrior. But our hero, by name Fan Xiaotan, unavailable cultivation, due to what to him have to only dream everyone those possibilities, what bestow that or other flow cultivation. He increased V shelter well-being, together, with the only one little sister. However, always it happens. So together with light past, always coming and dark present. One day all sharp broke off and past disappeared together with ashes v fire, Togo terrifying moment. Body his sisters lay on semi among flaring up flame fire, know what or signs life and chances on hope. Before him among sets tell others resident shelter towered figure, previously stranger to him person, up to this himself day, Jifei? Yes, named Togo. The stranger who took last tasty a piece life our hero, but the main thing behind what? Dozer Kalik. Death came the necessary moment, and exactly. Then he met his all legends peace and transformations. The gods only forced his search and wander. All this time he was looking for killer himself, close man, going into the most terrifying extremes and forbidden secrets. Not depending from Togo by whom will this he's a killer, not will hide from his anger, and will feel on to myself. Heat, Togo, flame. Doesn't matter, B. He rare and powerful a monster whose physical power inspires fear any masters. Or same sweet-voiced temptress whose passionate words corrode reason, like serpentine poison. Even if all currents cultivators will become his sword and shield in bloody hands villain. Even if insignificant body Fan Xiao have to resist everything the rest to the world. Our hero never and not behind. What not will retreat from his goals and not will violate his vindictive vows. For the sake of everyone, those people whom to him bothered meet by their adventures. And all that's why. What behind his with your back are worth real gods. Even if GFA will hide behind with your back, total the rest peace, ours hero. All equals will find his. Because what Fan Xiaotan, not that who cultivates and that who directly appeals to the gods. 7 years back, V-Flow White Tiger, in City Van, shelter well-being happened large-scale fire. Then all absorbed flame, in volume number, and many memorable photos past happy years and together them, and all those memories from of the past. Among multitudes, crippled Tellfire victims, straight against main hero stood high stranger holding V1 from hand some spicy item. And by apparently exactly, he is the culprit given fire department parties. Throwing fleeting sight-side Fan Xiao, he said some words. It seems he already never not will be able forgive his behind done. Young man holds out hand, V sidemen, and with shouting, for that's confused and terrified looked on killer. But all sharp cuts off fallen on boy chip from at home, very pressed Togo, to wooden semi-everything what left from shelter. Last thing what succeeds do our hero, it is dramatically stretch out my exhausted little hand, V burning down photographs, no, Aimao, my deceased families. 7 years later, in Flow Black Warrior, in City Yes Chi, Fan Xiao. All same save this splinter passed like reminder, their happy days departed time. With those since then V cities much has changed. Ours hero clearly understood. This standing before entrance, Phi nightclub, Night, Suda, successful located among set skyscrapers office and sleeping districts. Not for long thinking Fan Xiao is being decided, step over through threshold establishments here at him obviously. There is unfinished affairs. Inside his here same meets played out movement in the middle. Another party's all noise sharp interrupts shout for which should sound body fallen on tiles gender. Chapter yes. Chu, protector currents. Yellow tigers. By name Hu Li, more suitable on typical steroid pitching sat in the middle hall in surrounded his guards holding V hands another wine glass. With drinking, turning to the hostess given establishments. Young woman by name Shenhua, no going listen any offers from his guest, and here same asks his leave walls establishments. Mistress bar night. The ship stood directly before his uninvited guest. Her long light hair easily went to bed with her heads on feminine shoulders, creating together with white evening dress beautiful image. However, Hu Li not going. Just so retreat and continues brazenly pester. To girl in his eyes starts spark feeling dissatisfaction. He obviously understands what. By good this problem not decide. Once mistress not wants by good then cost patch up by bad, he says yellow tiger and orders his numerous security to grab woman. Shenhua trying resist but she, nothing not. Maybe contrast iron grip. It's amazing how many tigers there are. Impudence must. That's enough to misfortune on the hostess, v her own establishment. Further Hu Li screaming orders everyone strangers leave room, why they with ease obey, and crowds ordinary visitors straight away. Same run are being sent to the main thing exit. However, how turns out not all are going. Just so leave this establishment. Ours hero, Fan Xiaotan, walking against main flow. People are heading deep down establishments. Any noise, and you're boiling obviously, not capable stop his. Finally having passed through crowds visitors, young man directly appeals everyone present as, and always his interested only search GFA. Now for him was valuable any information by this about. However neither who from present not going to that or tell. Hu Li with his bestial with a grin. In spirit Yakuza advises boy not interfere. By strangers things to do if, certainly that road his life. But Fan Xiaotan as if not having heard everyone threats. Continues stand on his, he gets it from mine bags, mine caricature portrait GFA. In another once asking him, well by extreme least, now known what our hero, not most good artist. Hu Li same. Not going listen words boys, and speaks that v this once small, but it in v. Not the most the best situation. Main like a hero would hitting v small temporary loop again repeats mine question about GFA. At this giving know that any pressure v his side, just so not will work. He continues more persistently ask about item his search. A little whether, not poking v face Hu Li his masterpiece art. This persistence and impudence more displays from myself, defender currents, yellow tigers, and Hu Li already. Not holding back my cultivating power threatens finish off boy on place. Huge thunderous fist with incredible by-force rushes to face Fan Xiaotana, it seems that exactly. And walls. This establishments will painted scraps his bodies. However, at our hero. However, how and always there is on this happening trump. Vice sleeve. Literally. Our hero is being decided use one from their spiritual cards. Calling on my protection spirit hero Manhwa Recap. Cutting splash energy here, same knocks out big guy sending his bulky carcass. V another end haul. Incidentally knocking over many bottles with drinking and beating babies goes over V real battle Titan off. Behind Fan Xiaotana appears huge ghostly figure similar. Stand from Jojo concentrating V to myself all spiritual power. How himself called spirit. So, and his summoner. Let our hero and not available cultivation. But when you directly help themselves gods and perfume of the past, all becomes much easier now. Practically any master cultivation, regardless from his level, not will be able compete with Fan Xiaotanam. Hu Li back rises on legs it seems what, so powerful hit even not caused to him, and scratches and even vice versa. How at Hulk together with anger comes and force. Again concentrating my force V-fist, he pounces on young man promising punish Togo behind that what? That dared imagine myself God. However, our hero, not going. Just so retreat. After all, he and not is realized through his body together, with blood and acute noodles flowed ancient power deities. Fan Xiaotan again gaining his spiritual strength, takes combat stand getting ready, accept any hit from his enemy. Firmly pressing in their feet, V floor incidentally breaking under your self tiles, he strengthened my position to resist on feet at any turning events in any battle the most. The main thing, this not allow earth leave from under legs. Interesting who will pay behind capital repair bar. Two destructive strikes, two opposite kind energy collide. V fatal contact creating with sides pretentious picture of nodding battle. However perfect picture. For cover another, any manga sharp spoils unexpected advantage strength. Vice side main hero. By will whom Hu Li with speed cannon kernels heading off, V another end haul, leaving after myself huge dent. Yellow tiger comical imprinted V wall, some kind time, even. Not serving signs life now. Seems like he not so strongly sure V their forces. Further minor vandal, with all such same impudent grin, boast their forces which he good asks at gods, but seems like what once fucking sex, spoiled walls to him little, and Fan Xiaotan decides continue demonstration his power. He directs from his hands like iron human V his, and without Togo barely alive opponent flow fiery energy, now only miracle will save his from transformations, Vi Ash, but apparently our pseudo Tony Stark. By apparently not counting his hit, on purpose adding power breaks through wall bar on through, that the most I guarantee my victory above enemy and unscheduled device new ventilation. However, Fan Xiaotan slightly misses, in several centimeters from his goals. But if Hu Li not killed Flame, that is exactly finish off shock from total. What happened? Fu? Beaten jock. All after all slips with walls and remains lie. The powerlessness on semi directly before played out as a boy. Young man close fits to is defeated to the enemy. No, not for Togo to do finishing fatality, and for Togo to V another once ask man he ja fein. However, his suddenly interrupts Shenhua obviously. Not satisfied everything that chaos that committed these two. However, this, and not marvelous considering what now. Practically all her bar needed v total repair. But young man first time even not paid on her attention, continuing nonsensical interrogation barely alive. Hu Li, in that time, how young woman stood behind him, obviously not willing tolerate all this circus. Fan Xiaotan indicates finger on Hu Li, the most supposedly showing present culprit this event's in. That time, how myself big guy decided use technique possum pretending dead to more, not interfere. This vanity, but our hero not going leave V peace Hu Li, and starts intensively shake him, wanting knockout from him all the truth. Oh, what happened? But Yellow Tiger continued stubbornly. Not serve signs life. Shenhua, getting tired, tolerate this chaos and is being decided. Take the thing his hands using skills spiritual pomegranate currents. However, this neither a little. Not surprises our lawless man. She having learned V techniques, Fan Xiaotana skills, currents rituals mentions. V their words after unsuccessful attacks already previously familiar us shelter. Well being that V my Q attracts attention, main hero. However, not managed our hero. What or ask how Shenhua trying again apply to him blow that. V my Q young man successfully blocks, next proof Togo. What plot armor, impossible punch through. With help, especially touch, capture. He blocks any movement, housewife's bar, and trying begin dialogue, speaking that he not his adherent stupid currents yellow tigers, and what is interested something other than just showdown between currents. But before this young woman asks let go her, and V progress several clumsy actions, she falls directly on main hero like shot down pin. Pressing under yourself. To semi-young man, Shenhua asks why. That came V her establishment if he not his member. Not one from previously mentioned currents. In another once Fan Xiaotan gets at my caricature and speaks that. Firstly, he looking for GFA. Secondly, to him, I want a fried rice. But turns out what V this bar? Not for sale fried rice. And instead of him, young man decides order noodles, dumplings, and ice cream. However, considering gastronomic preferences, our hero more a little. And this story will turn V culinary show. Through instant Fan Xiaotan already in all with speed, Kung Fu Pandas devoured mine order, not abhorring rules, decency, arrogance, and gluttony this boy not occupy. In processed food, he notes that here on North and really cold even V indoors, but Shenhua V answer indicates on whole V wall, from which now was opening wonderful view and fresh night air. Along the way, with these young woman holding V hands bottle with Jack Daniels, American drink, understands that this boy obviously not so simple. How seems on first look, considering that with which ease he won, masters cultivation, Hu Li. Main hero something trying say by this about it, but because of their bastards' manners and addictions to food, it was impossible disassemble. Not one words, but V this same moment, some massive figure starts loom literally from air. Near young men appears high figure Harry, but from Togo, not less Giga Chadney men. Everything. This time at Fan Xiaotana was special system appeals to the gods, with help which could interview at various deities incredible strength. Seeing arisen from out of nowhere figure Shenhua falls with legs, No capable entirely understand all volume only. What received information? Courageous giant introduced himself. How Zhang Dai, going down on one knee with shine v eyes offering lady my help. Incidentally, with this showing off their military leadership, artistic talents, despite on that what he externally resembled on pumped alcoholic. Shenhua holds out to him my hand, but she with ease passes through huge palm, front her. Now stood not just ordinary man, on the present deity, let and not itself. Fan Xiaotan myself is being decided help girl rise with gender, incidentally explaining all essence what's happening more understandable tongue. In that time, how Zhang Dai watched behind everyone with sides picking up successful angle. Our hero decides a little, later tell about everyone more in detail, returning to topic monastery, shelter, long girly will go. Be this small journey together with him, in answer to what that not especially thinking about it, he agrees. Turning attention on lying nearby Hu Li, Shen Hao says that exactly Flow Yellow Tigers and Flow Rituals is two the most influential organizations v this city, and now between them concluded bet about Rosary Rector Monastery, having received which they can get land shelter. She says that according to rules currents cultivators, each side must introduce his witness consisting V1 from these two currents. Her grandfather before how open bar Kwani was great visionary currents black warrior. Exactly. That's why both currents turned on her yours attention, thinking what her head they could would get, not bad reward. But Feng Xiaotan sets question why she voluntarily not agreed on this idea. In that time, how Zhang Dai continued enthusiastically study his art. In answer on question, Shen Hao says that not at what conditions not going go there. And here at main hero appears another brilliant and quicker total crazy idea, after what they both fit to lying down Hu Li, leaning over above Yellow Tiger fan Xiaotan, knowing what he. All this time just pretends, says that what he said to him, where can find leader currents Yellow Tigers. Further events sharp are transferred to headquarters currents, Yellow Tigers which proudly towered among others, skyscrapers, no tower avengers, certainly and not Birch, Khalifa, but those not less high to close his shadow whole quarter. Shen Hao says that even having V, his sort of famous current, will not so just come and meet with head currents Yellow Tigers. But Fan Xiaotan and Zhang Dai, even not were going to listen her words, admiring opening panorama skyscrapers. They had all forgot volume for what here came. Turns out what our hero called his divine satellite only for Togo to V, another once boast of his by force before Shen Hua, after all exactly she. So strongly wished see God vibe action. Further Zhang Dai and Fan Xiaotan start to bargain between yourself crystals, negotiating about details further. Plan action. Amazing. What even similar otherworldly and spiritual things have my monetary price? However, discussions plan fast are moving V dispute between breaker and deity, though V eventually speech coming exclusively about limited forces, that certainly same only small from everyone opportunities which maybe offer God. It seems that this displays from myself Zhang Dai and he. All same as being decided go on concessions to his partner, taking V hand's most suitable map strength. Having accepted pretentious pose, he epic activates stars, card fates, tearing material part cards and releasing outward only part internal power. God s everyone in a moment this story. All more and more starts walk around on Jojo. Shen Hao v amazement looks on. All what's happening before to her. Not once, not happened, see similar spectacle. However, Fan Xiaotan not especially impressed this way, on the contrary, this V some kind degrees his more tires this zonality. On his sight this plan will too much noisy. Instead of Togo to use straight methods, he is being decided go more fast and less noisy way. Further events sharp are transferred. V cabinet chapters, currents, Yellow Tiger, were already familiar US Hu Li. Not willingly reported before his barefoot, whose more grotesque and pumped up figure closed shadow. Shujensha. Leader Yellow Tigers speaks what already prepared to any incident, calling to the main thing building everyone masters, and students his currents. Now all fully under control, even if that small one dare poke around to him, spoke boss pointing on door cabinet. And V same a moment like bylaw meanness. V doorway office appears impudent little face Fan Xiaotana, as usually declared without any invitations. Hamiser Dao. The uninvited guest enters V horror Shizhenya, and who, whether how much powerful must be cultivator to. With ease pass the through all protection currents, Yellow Tigers, Them time, corridors most headquarters were dotted bodies, security guards, and students' currents, and every from them was smitten special tactics main hero, or same classical plot armor. However, chapter currents. Not going retreat at one only form opponent, Shijen threateningly rises because of his table, and getting ready teach a lesson boy behind his impudence. He gaining his spiritual power getting ready, show the main thing hero, one old wisdom according to which, on one force, always located big. Shijen first pounces on his enemy, him flaming fists and thickening energy tiger forms behind him. Image huge beast. Here. What called embodiment currents, but Feng Xiaotan deftly dodges from any blows, and let he some impressed from all power his opponent. Young man already prepared mine another trump. And on this case, our hero continues fast shortened from squall blows, boss rocking chairs, like the wind soaring of air and literally slipping away from under flying fists. Further, Feng Xiaotan commits leap above Shijenem doing deft somersault and getting ready fulfill last paragraph his plan. He snatches from sleeves another from their cards, in given case map conscription spirit hero main Xian. Feng Xiaotan turns out directly behind with your back Shijenya, catching Togo taken by surprise, and catching Togo 5 my cunning trap. Eyes young men start burn spiritual light, and his body filling up energy won from mystical deities of the past. Main hero enough yellow tiger behind his ginger mohawk, getting ready do last knockout hit directly by ridge. Strong hit rushes by directly. By back big guy creating around myself powerful shockwave. Wave energy and air rushes by air, and a little weather not knocking down with legs near standing. Hu Li and Shen Hao. Cabbage soup. Zhen breaks through under yourself floor office, completely feeling onto myself all power this blow. And now Feng Xiao stood directly before him, a little hidden fog from risen dust. Further, our hero is being decided to final finishing hit directly by face chapters, currents, yellow tigers. All present froze with emotions, horror, and anticipation coming carnage, knowing that this hit exactly will last. However, realizing that and of the past blow was enough, Feng Xiao sharp stops. Driven in by Belt V land, Shizhen all same is being decided go on negotiations, agreeing fulfill any request which will ask young man. Feng Xiaotan directly not leaving from his basic goals, suggest yours participation, fee bet 2 currents, becoming witness, and having gone together. With the rest representatives currents directly to monastery, at this advising on future, not break in tigers, 5 bar Shen Hua. Hearing last paragraph young woman a little embarrassed, realizing that initially Feng Xiaotan decided break in V headquarters yellow tigers exactly because of her. Having got out from failure V semi-E, Shujin says that by rules witness maybe become only everyone. Dear man, and despite on that what boy already proved all forces, in given case, all just so not will go. Chapter currents Yellow Tigers offers the main thing hero take part, a V competition by drinking, and only after this they admit his how witness and will start call bro. Feng Xiao understands that this exercise bouge. By more difficult how ordinary brawl, of course can try but more 3 bottles, even with taking into account divine power to him, not master. And here V case enters herself. Shen Hua, considering her work V bar she exactly must know, sense V drinking, and her consumption. Further events sharp are transferred to surroundings near monastery. Yes, Q to old address shelter. Prosperity at monastery, yes Q. After so have fun tests, completely tipsy from volume drunk. Shen Hua was tipsy, so much so that even not could find stand on legs, due to what Feng Xiao have to drag her before himself. Monastery, marvelous. Why she herself not wanted go to this place. In drunk frenzy she tells O volume, how 7 years back V that the most crimson night in shelter well-being happened. Scary fire, causes whom before these since then before end, not known. So same by her words a couple years back. Here same happened similar. The fire that V mass media dubbed New Purple at Night. Exactly, V volume fire died. Grandfather Shen Hao, Shen Yun. In answer on this question, Shen Hao 5, my Q sets Feng Xiao. Similar question why his so same strongly interested this monastery, and these stories with purple at night. But our hero answers on all only his silence. Suddenly their conversation interrupt words Shizhenya. which together with the rest representatives currents Yellow Tiger accompanied there before himself. Monastery, before whom how once left only 10 minutes walk. He before these since then with mixture horror and admiration remembers yesterday's day, and that endless flow booze, and V or that time. How myself Shijen already lying, V unconsciousness from quantities drunk. Then Shen Hao continued poor V myself bottle behind bottle, no feeling any problems. With this, now expressing yours delight and respect. All members currents Yellow Tiger obliged call her sister, however most girl, this not especially like. Through those the most 10 minutes, all group turns out at entrance V Monastery Yes Chu, where there already were waiting members, currents rituals, tall, dirty V makeup and dressed V strange clothes man. By name Zhao Tzu Xuan being leader currents, distribution rituals stood before everyone the rest, passive, aggressive, welcoming their colleagues by bet, not passes. And couples, moments like here. Same between both leaders currents arises verbal skirmish V spirit conflict, 2 generations where every rolls barrel, friend on friend. However, brewing fight prevents arisen from out of nowhere slim figure mysterious women whose face and other details were darkened, light sunset sun. To her turns out leading Inspector Currents Green Dragon Nian Beauvais, playing role more one witness given bet. And here same both leader currents pass, with mutual insults on welcoming greetings his high-ranking witness, somehow would forgetting his former enmity. Shenhua sharp sobered up from what he saw tells Feng Xiao, "Oh come on. Oh volume what both currents, including currents Yellow Tiger, and flow distribution rituals are under control. Currents Green Dragon 1 from 4 largest and most influential currents. See members which everything equals, what see ghost. Not managed our hero. And say any mind phrases like here. Same young woman more suitable on copy Black Widows from Marvel turns out near him, and at hugging his face as if starts set flirting and seductive questions. However, her played-out loving kindness sharp interrupt words Shenhua, who sharp stops romance, bringing back everyone to basic, essentially what's happening. Further leader currents Yellow Tigers, Shijin tells about their newly minted witness, incidentally telling about himself Feng Xiaotana and Shenhua. What, however, not provides special positive impression on those around you. Events again are returning to Gate Monastery. Sharp creak old doors sharp interrupts any conversations, putting point V any flaring up dispute parishioners. Doors open slightly, and on meeting guests peeks out high thin, and apparently on half-blind old man who is the only one monk and rector this monastery. Sun continues slowly hide behind horizon, and events already are transferred. V Walls Monastery. All witnesses, leaders, currents, and myself monk sat V, the main thing hall monastery near huge gold statues, no one ancient deities or mythical hero, though distantly. This more seemed like on reference to Luffy, 4 gear from One Piece. Monk asks at everyone present about target their unexpected visit, and remembering conditions given bet together. With old agreements asks why they came exactly now after all before expiration time. Zhao Tzu first directly speaks their purposes. We want take land, then we'll take it their thought. He despite on term V 10 years old, but suddenly his bad speech sharp interrupts arrived, V his head pebble. 3 orphans living at monastery, looking out because of backs monk perky teased painted over leader currents rituals. Because of such disrespect, Zhao Tzu jumps up on legs threatening finish off trifle on place, but his sharp stop words Shigenya speaker, what this too much cruel by attitude like children, yes and to old man. Witness Nianbo here same shuts up both thug. In that time, how Feng Xiaotan dares ask at Monk about these children. Monk tells what all these children. This former ward's orphans shelter at prosperity at monastery. Yes, Chu. Then V that the most night before second purple night. Couple years back some mysterious human brought them because more them. Not was where go, and only V walls this monastery. They could fine live. Shenhua says that if land shelter become rate V bet then they should, but what exactly must she not succeed say? Ending voila phrase on mysterious ellipsis. Them not less monk understands that at such circumstances nothing. Not you can do it after data words. Old man sends children on quiet an hour staying together with their guests. To him more need to discuss some affairs with these benefactors. Old man obviously something thought about it. But what exactly difficult was say, because any suspicions fast crashed about innocent image blessed old man. Surters ye right, Todd's. Words monk sharp attract attention. Those present, begins another turn. Events. Elder Sharp throws open doors hall and orders everyone his guests follow behind him in interior yard monastery. Sun finally disappeared behind horizon, leaving all these land and authorities nights, and exactly V nighttime begins special events. Monk comes out forward and announces, "Start execution bet." Now exactly this at night will be decided perennial dispute. 2 currents. And it was worth it, old man. Mention this conflict like here same Jiaozu, and Shijen again start mine another dispute. Through instant verbal skirmish are moving V direct collision, 2 strength, 2 technician cultivation, and 2 opposite ideals. Stage cultivation at them both was elixir, immortality, low level, and so or otherwise they not conceded to each other. But at this more a little, and their meaningless fight could smash all around. Monk already early met a person full rage and ferocity, and despite on exhortation and his re-education, 5 depth his souls. He all. So same cruel. Exactly. Then a couple years back shelter burned down exactly V fire his unbridled rage, and rage many today's guests at all. How V that day, Monk decides that if them needed beads that let, then themselves will fit and will take away their only would not kindle another flame, hatred capable destroy innocent, and here same. How too broken with chains dog Jiaozu, and Shijen pounce on Monk, wishing anyways take possession cherished rosary beads, but it's obvious that old man not going just. So give away rosary, he raises their hands with open palms getting ready, commit 2 powerful chopping blow, and already through instant both leader already were lying on earth, broken under blow purposeful old man. Monk says that only lowering mind sword can stand up on correct path. All present are surprised unexpected strength, old man considering that. How he done straight away too, him degree cultivation, not below, pervojanusha, lower level. By bringing out from building 2 instigators this conflict, Monk pointing on enough later time offer everyone benefactors, complete given action, returning back V monastery. But Feng Xiaotan Sharp stops him by indicating on words old man who mentioned no one person Shang Er, not getting ready further. Listen words monk, he is being decided myself, try fight behind right possessions these rosary beads. In answer on this monk only turns around, no pronouncing neither words, in some kind degree surprised impudence this young men. Defeated leaders' currents are trying stop reckless fan Xiaotana, but he remains not elderly. But witness Neon Bow only provokes given idea, her spit. If boy all same will get these beads together, with proposed to him peace earth, her obviously been through enough see this fun. Old man Hu Li trying warn our hero, but that only asks his not loom in V case what not get in the way under with your feet. After what Feng Xiao orders defender yellow tigers give away to him 1 crystal, for execution special parts his plan. How they say even gods have my price, and V given case exactly jewelry. This best way communication with gods. Not for a long time thinking he decides use my already proven call card spirit main Huoxian card Star's Fate. Feng Xiao Tan takes off V air getting ready, apply powerful hit directly by to his new the enemy, despite on his elderly age. On this once body main hero fills power depraved monk Lao Ji Shen, whose skills great would approached under given monastic situation. By the beginning. This catch is taken by surprise himself, monk, but he all same accepts combat stand getting ready, except any hit striker. However, this not strongly helps situations, and on old man collapses powerful hit concentrated energy deities. Powerful hit discards V side, old man like rag looks like a doll. This victory will such same light, how and always. Given spectacle surprises everyone those present, such force available ordinary, the person who even not cultivates, amazing case, understanding what his enemy temporarily rendered harmless. Fan Xiaotan trying again, begin talk and decide bet more peacefully. All his satellites watched on this fight, total 1 hit to instantly withdraw from building his, the enemy is really surprises. But it turns out that V this once all not will made, so simply because at monk opened second breath, and as if from out of nowhere appeared new strength. His body became fill new powerful spiritual energy, and ordinary woodstaff became shine turquoise flame, with labor holding back accumulated power. In head old man start float up memories that himself, evenings before purple nights his today's benefactor strongly resembled on Togo mysterious guest. Straight how V that the most cancerous night like this, same purposeful, ruthless and omnipotent, him gloomy aura directly felt a monk and together with her and his motives. And now this boy too, how and then stood directly before him. Everything such same persistent and obnoxious seems story again repeats. Monk uses one from there, the most powerful technician, leaves accumulate and scatter. Crows sit down by trees to scared scatter into that time. How herself figure old man was covered shadow. The night that my Q scattered turquoise sparks flame. All understand that this monk, not such how past, him body degrees immortal elixir, and unique let and not noticeable. With first glance skill, just incomprehensible. In the same instant on end staff monk appears blade, literally forged from spiritual flame and internal strength, sage going end it. With this angry rock directly here and now. Mentor Nyanbo understands what this unique technique divine spears currents white tiger, in this old man, despite on his age more glowed grains. Former relics that from sparks flared up the present flame portents. Not getting ready. Wait reciprocal reactions, young men. Monk is being decided. Attack first, sharply swinging his magical spear. For chopping blow. Fan Xiao Tan barely succeeds dodge from the edge's deadly blades. It enemy became much stronger. And the main thing faster than before, Shen Hua seeing. This obviously worried behind Destiny boys. Yes. Same realizing that this enemy will much stronger than usually. By contacting to Jode, young woman understands that from this god, not costs wait help, because his disembodied shell. He remains total only observer. Grozny gloomy face master's monk towered above almost defeated main hero, and not single places where Can would apply decisive blow, for victory needed another plan. Behind one blow straightaway followed lunge, which hurt smug boy, almost depriving his eyes, even having at to myself power. God Feng Xiao understands that this all may be end. And here our hero reminds his spare plan, but how turns out not Hu Li, no should you not have taken with yourself rice guilt. To give though some kind chance on victory, Shenhua gets it flask with rice vodka, which maybe help Feng Xiao fully to uncover potential dissolute monk Lu Jishana. The unexpected turn surprises Zhou Dai and he. With curiosity asks at Shenhua, secret her spare pocket, in answer on what young woman decides keep silent. After this she throws flask with drinking directly, hands Feng Xiao. But monk deftly on fly cuts through dissects flask, spilling booze and those the most cutting off any hope on victory main hero. This leads confusion. How himself spirit Lu Ji, yes Feng Xiao Tana, however so wasteful usage good drinking obviously displays both from myself. Feng Xiao Tan speaks old monastic wisdom, wine and meat will pass through womb, and Buddha will remain heart. This finally displays from myself himself old man who's the main thing rule, prohibited any mention or praise any dirty booze, and those more. He not will allow shelter well-being go. Hand such frivolous little people. Monk commits last blow, now already for sure ending story. Brazen boys. All watched on what's happening in terrified waiting outcome battle. When club's dust dissipate, it turns out what Feng Xiao Tan managed dodge from fatal blow rector monastery, and now he whole and unharmed. Cheeky stood directly on Blade's divine spears. Monk on give me a sec comes confusion, but all. Also, he intends stop upcoming wicked rock, just would protect land shelter and monastery. Standing and balancing on end spears, Feng Xiao Tan starts mock above old man trying finally make angry monk. And when old man trying again get rid of from annoying monkeys, young man fast bounces from blades, quick, how slug slipping away from under any blow. He continues deftly shorten from successions beats getting closer. All closer and closer to monk. And some kind moment soaring air. He finds successful moment and lucky weak place, where he may be vile apply decisive hit. Taking advantage moment. Feng Xiao Tan applies straight hit directly. By face rector monastery, those the most knocking out his from spiritual balance. Shenhua understands that initially that bottle guilt intended not for Lu Ji, for Togo to make angry abbot. Them the most staggering his spiritual balance. Nyanbo compliments her thoughts speaking, 100 moral state old man already was depressed because of those two attacks, leader's currents, and this bottle wine became last drop that and bowed bowl's scales of benefit our hero. But at this woman is given question, how Feng Xiao? Oh come on, manage recognize skills white tigers if he myself not capable cultivate. Further main hero with ease throws away old man side, knocking down Togo with legs and fully rendering harmless his. Who could think that similar trifle could so sharp break move battles? Further taking advantage of next moment, young man pounces in the abbot, trying take Togo view capture. After what he decides, snatch crying Willow with root, and how V typical dual wrestling, throws old man through myself. Body Masters. With huge by force crashes, V land yard monastery, forming under yourself small crater, on this once all exactly finished. All present with pacification, hearts continued look on result battles. One half already in all congratulated Feng Xiao. Second just continued expect further events. Old man like not weird after total remains alive now. He looked more and more depressed how usually. Strength left him. Determination monk, not enough to stop wicked rock. Like Sirun Si free. According to agreements, Abbot all same gives away Feng Xiao. Oh come on cherished rosary, together with which under his power leaves and all land shelter well-being. All crowd present V shock condition, Sao Crusim Prai, all cry rejoices seeing that Howen's perennial dispute several currents. It has come time put on this point. Suddenly old man surrounds 3 children willing will protect monk who behind all these of the year replace them parents now. They not will allow further mock above old man. Having taken possession rosary beads young man sharp stops, not pronouncing not words, just depending on 3 brave orphans protecting this old man. Every from them closed yourself weakened monk, strong wall getting ready protect his from any attacks, even if behind this them have to pay their lives, in their faces. In all the situations he finds out myself and yours past, childhood V shelter well-being, up to purple nights. A lot has changed with Togo moment, but memory always will keep those the most seconds. Shenhua comes out from crowds and speaks kids what all it's over, and asks Feng Xiaotana finish this meaningless carnage. Zhongde watched on all this silent. Difficult was predict further actions young men, given his boiling emotions and variable recklessness. Squeezing V hands ill-fated beads Feng Xiaotan decides once and on, always end it with cause total discord. And like Tony Stark and Stone's Infinity from Marvel, main hero charges beads unbridled energy. All present V terrified watching on that how. Each bead rosary filling up energy capable turn this monastic trinket V ashes. Happening powerful splash energy, uplifting whole cloud dust spreading by everything internal yard monastery. Coming out from club's dust fan, Xiao Tan apologizes behind just now done action. From so powerful pressure energy wooden beads crumbled. Young man says that all this total only because of his carelessness, but by his malicious smiles already. All was it's clear that this all not just. Children and monk stood directly before ours a hero, but now their eyes not was Togo voltage and fear like was before this. However, reaction Jiao Tzu, it turns out, not so indifferent and calm. On the contrary, his, and without Togo. Not especially attractive erysipelas distorted, screaming grimace horror. How on picture scream, together with these rosary beads evaporated, and last hope currents distribution rituals take possession these lands. But yellow tigers, realizing that with himself started boy conceived this plan exactly for the sake of hope these children, and with this moment Shijen announces about ending bet. Now these land belong quiet with the flow, and monk. Maybe continue contain shelter together with living him children. Zhao Tzu not believes there according to him refuses, so just finish this dispute and offers to conclude new bet already, with updated terms and conditions. However, even witness Nianbo understands that no one from present, not overcome Feng Xiaotana, and any new bet initially will pointless. Xinhua together with Chude, joyfully congratulate boy with victory and correct with points vision morality decision. Standing up on one knee, monk stops their small celebration and wants alone talk with benefactors, Feng Xiao Thane and Shenhua. Monk together. With 2 chosen ones leaves from the rest crowds, the depth monastery, hiding behind wooden arch and many thin walls shelter. But Zhao Qial he's itching again asks witness Nianbo. Why that not interfered boy most suitable moment, but answer woman only leaves from question, saying that her not costs learn lead affairs. She understood that all fun only begins, and boy together, with that girly more will play my role. Further events are transferred to home rector, where already an all-walk talk between already former rector and 2 benefactors. Cozy sound current green tea dilutes their conversation, creating cozy atmosphere like family comedy TV series. Perhaps not one talk anime or manga, not costs without small tea room ceremonies. Having filled a couple bowls fresh, warm tea, Monk hospitably offers Virtue's drink given drink in sign his hospitality. Suddenly, Feng Xiao feels sharp pain rushing by his head and giving by everything the rest body. Shenhua notices strange twitchiness. V movements, boys, and straight away same asks V. Okay, whether it V answer. Fing says that all V okay. Old man brings their apologies behind caused injuries. V progress this battle, and let all initially began our hero. In his words felt some remorse together, with somehow internal feeling relief. Shifting herbs green tea from teapot by bowls, Monk says that having gotten rid of reports, he delivered shelter from majority annoying problems. In gratitude behind this, Rector decides tell all history about person Shui'er. Hearing Feng Xiaotan sharp jumps up with places for him obviously. Not was patient know about Shui'er Jiafane, how can more? And here same Monk picks up his words and pouring another cup tea starts, its story beginning. With that most nights a couple years back when Jia Feng has stopped spend the night V-Wall's shelter. But only then Monk I learned that this human came only for the sake of murders. Turning yours attention on gold statue unknown deities, Monk tells this history then. He actively talked with him trying understand. This strange contradiction despite on. That what from mysterious guest there was a breeze angry. He myself was sincerely modest and respectful though around him. So, and there was a breeze death. Understanding to why all coming Monk tried stop him but strength. Shui'er in many ways superior strength himself Rector, and one only blow, then to him managed withdraw from building old man. Listening word behind word, tension Feng Xiaotana. All was growing and was growing. Jafei before everyone their atrocities took away children from shelter. Fi this monastery to victims this fire became only myself. Shelter well. Being. In this moment Shenhua understands that most from few victims could be exactly he, that for the sake of whom she and got involved be this history. And her assumptions confirmed by one from few victims Flame became, her grandfather is a seer. Current's white tiger Shen Yun. Hearing this young woman pops up because of table and V impulse the whole vortex emotions. After what she instantly flies out from rooms further away from that most bitter the truth that she. So for a long time I was looking. But, and from which she so avoids. Feng Xiaotan a little whether not rushes behind her, but his sharp stops Monk. Lastly asking at benefactor why he knows what human Jew. Once upon a time was here. In answer on this is getting up because of table. Young man says that once upon a time this human took away at him dear to him person. And now them, how Bruce Wayne drives only thirst of death. Before this, he actively was looking for any information, useful and useless, starting from articles on public websites and ending rumors, large factions and currents cultivators. However, neither. What from this not was enough useful. Before Togo himself moment. How Feng Xiao. Oh come on, not comes unknown. Message from previously stranger addressee. Message from Great Snake how Shay is better. Total clarified key problem searches. Human San V Monastery V City. Yes chew on place shelter well-being. Exactly this let. And small but accurate information clarified light on all problems. But now this was his the only one hook for the rest searches, and this turn events begins directly here. Monk says that before the way say goodbye with Jia Phantom, he handed over to him small figurine. Amulet Buddha's hope, vi future help to him stand up on true way, but then same straight away after new purple nights. Stranger disappeared as if shadow V ashes and fire, Togo flared up hell. However remains one problem that interested Monk why. All this time Feng Xiaotan, yes reverently belonged to fate this shelter, and searches killer in answer for what young man says that maybe he not wants to these children repeated his destiny. Blame, greed, anger, old man for a long time disappointed V qualities benefactor GFA, in others people. And even V to myself, but these children which more nowhere come back but those not less them all. Also rode this exhausted earth, the only thing before these since then held back fragments sanity Monk. Hearing answer benefactor Fana, the monk, finally calmed down, having found V some kind degrees mine interior peace. Flashbacks with Kung Fu Pandas 2 secured. Old man speaks the main thing to the hero that this not V world, no hope for light. Necessarily, there is way salvation, he is being decided. Search its traveling by different places. Because of this Rector is being decided hand over land shelter, well-being in possession benefactor Fauna. spoke. He holding out hand to another more often than not, herbal tea. Finally, Monk hopes that one day when our hero will collide with own hate, he will be able to recall today's feelings. Barbi says icy. Doors monastery swing open, illuminated light rising the sun. The most showing on light. From now on, new owner shelter, and those around his lands. Rest satellites are turning V-side heavy creaking doors, and notice himself, young man. Before everyone, our hero admits that he made up his mind, take shelter on himself. Outplayed and destroyed this pathetic bet. This straightaway same displays from yourself, Zhao Tzu. And he straightaway same starts be indignant decision boys. And the abbot, trying somehow drag blanket on yourself. However this, not especially help situations. In eventually participants' currents distribution rituals, completely loses all initiative in some kind moment. They understand what this boy radically changed. Understanding this mentor. Ni and Bo decide leave shelter together, with the rest representatives loser currents. Fan Xiaotan together with participants remain V-Walls shelter, incidentally teasing their losers' opponents today. This day was on their to the side. In this moment, victory was behind them. Seeing off-glance departing, Chief Hero offers to the leader Yellow Tigers Shizhenya undertake everyone his with the current, behind recovery shelter prosperity. Understanding all nobility act his bro. Shuzhen and Huli with wide smiles agree with proposal, and are being decided take on my self-responsibility behind recovery shelter, and his of the past greatness. And how would this weird not sounded well-being? Feng Xiaotan speaks, thank you behind agreement their newly minted comrades, however said he this by unusual, perhaps even too much sincerely, as if too much overdone v his skill actor. And because of this, all surrounding his participants' currents, yellow tigers, everything. How on selection similar on typical characters from Amazing Adventure. Jojo, going broke loud laughing, introducing himself young man, v slightly awkward position, having figured it out. With basic problem Feng Xiaotan is being decided, go on search Shenhua. Them time young woman admired ascending because of mountains the sun, meeting another day. Main hero Sharp appears behind her. Speaking out lung, hey to attract to myself attention. Shenhua shares their thoughts with young men, oh of death his grandfathers, and oh hopes that v future they could more see you. That's why all this time, knowing about his of death Shenhua refused accept. This is trying drown out pain flow drinking and work, V-bar. But when Monk said that grandfather was exactly killed, she realized that all more not ready to this life. Young man tries support Shen and sets rhetorical question about volume. Why exactly her? He told about yours skill appeals to deities. On himself, in fact, before those Haogo V monastery. He spent small investigation regarding new purple knights and old man Shana. More. Then he knew that she his granddaughter, and this enough important for disclosures, all the rest secrets. In one day, one important for him. Human said very special words which will chase young man before end his days. He remembers that the moment when spent happy time with his sister, and exactly. Then she said let and simple but significant phrase, just fools are crying. Exactly. Then he let not understanding full importance these words. Young man felt and connectedness with his fate. Then he and realized that only handsome guys instead togo to fall are being climbed only higher and higher. In answer on this on face Shenhua appears. Easy smile. She says that only silly child would say and will believe v like. Admiring mountain landscapes land shelter. Feng continues tell my history. Before that ill-fated nights. He told how especially bright history. Yes, and fleeting moments life. And v some kind moment boy a little rises with roof tiles, roofs and speaks, Shenhua. What only together they will be able unravel secrets. Purple nights, rising on legs and looking at V. Hey, he is being decided go together with Shenhua to ruins shelter well-being, where they could would on place figure out V happened. Through a moment and couples hours ways. They already were at necessary places, Feng. It's clear said that this was that the most place. Young woman with open mouth surprised majestic. This ridicule displays from myself Shenhua, and now she obviously not intends listen this nonsense. She is being decided teach a lesson cheeky woman concentrating my pomegranate energy and getting ready do powerful hit by subject his hatred. Ruin's former shelter Aussie, no believing his eyes that to her all same happened, turn out to be N.A. local earth. Huge ruins, like would taken from any ancient temple complex, proudly towered on background blue sky, autumn foliage, and acute peaks mountains. First business, Feng Xiaotan decides to start search all territories. It's amazing that before these since then at him, not was any clear plan by the rest investigation. I mean, sir. Approaching to one from walls at entrance Phi ruins, he touches to considerably shabby cladding shelter. No really, that all shelters and temples, 5 under heaven such the same. Raising with land pebble and aiming mine sight forward, he sees before yourself huge passage, more similar on rocky cave something on something former entrance. V shelter, everything. Very strongly seemed like on similar construction, V city Yu Wang. Hearing this, Shenhua asks, tied whether this city with most purple at night. Suddenly, because of ruin, they hear outsider but V. Same time, familiar female voice. In shadows destroyed passage was visible already familiar female silhouette in considerably memorable tight-fitting black clothes. Through instant woman comes out fully from shadows, and her turns out mentor Nian Bo. That's it. This time next behind our heroes. Her appearance not especially pleases neither Fauna, neither Shen, on the contrary. Her presence only more alarming our heroes, and Shenhua 5 in particular. In answer on all anxiety and suspicion, Nian Bo mockingly asks calm down girly, after all her target obviously, not tied with possession hearts, Feng Xiaotana. However, Nian Bo understanding future layout events deftly dodges from sweeping blow Shenhua. Having done spectacular somersault behind back girly, she uses Yours spell to put on place angry cultivator. Shenhua freezes like statue, no V forces, how or move with places. Nianbo fits to Shen and as if would seductively admiring young skin girls. But V one moment Feng Xiaotan decides stop played out showdown, and enough behind hand mentor ordering her let go Shen. Not wanting get involved V conflict, Nianbo all same removes spell with girls, because what that falls on land. In same instant she starts playfully flirt with Feng Xiao trying change vein with myself, and to attempt call confidence young men. However Feng, no amenable her temptations and helps his girlfriend rise with land. It turns out that Nian Bo arrived v this province not only for Togo to trace behind execution bet, but and behind something more important. She arrived here too. How in our heroes? For in order to figure out V details of death. Shen Yuna, whose participation V Flow White Tigers had big interest for total rest government. However, this outrages Shenhua. She not believes that higher worthwhile control just so will be decided again. Resume case. Oh. New Purple Knights. Delivery from his secret front pocket some holographic model shelter. Nian Bo offers everyone the rest undertake behind investigation, on time discarding other small problems and conflicts. All group from 3 human coming along ruins, by already for a long time destroyed isle, in past former main corridor V this construction. Soon on hologram, Nian Bo notices curious signature denoting body Shen Yuna. Next, behind this statement, Feng Xiaotan also feels that this place somewhere here. I thought he reversing attention on arch-destroyed passage. All this nightmare spreading fire, blazing ruins, piles scorched hell, and standing among this house a silhouette person committed this. These memories before these since then, not gave peace. Now same on this place. Let and not was Togo ashes, but spirit of death before these since then, not left these ruins. Feng Xiaotan remembers that story monk Phi, which he one day gave Jia Fei, tiny figurine Buddha. And now this small talisman, pot-bellied mythical creatures hung on one from wreckage directly before main hero. Reality. Whether this... Holding out hand to Jade Bling, Feng Xiaotan feels how his starts envelop gloomy magic, immersing all space around him in darkness. Shenhua notices strange spectacle around young men, and here same runs to him on late but turns out too much late. Main hero feels. How literally fails. V wasteland darkness and scarlet flashes energy, losing leaving leftovers. Sveta. Boy turns out V darkened room where any rustle and voice resounded echo by surrounding void. Feng with more was V consciousness. But how as if would V another reality. Raising head, he sees before yourself huge cave, whose walls were modeled many intricate base, reliefs forming colossal sizes, statues, ancient deities, and heroes of the past. Our hero confused looks around. Considering all cave, trying anything discern through impenetrable darkness caves, but the only thing is to him came across on eyes only statues, and more once statues. Directly before yourself, Feng sees a strange seal distantly resembling on any political podium. Her self-seal consisted from set squares, on some from which how on gaming keyboard, shining mysterious symbols. Looking at this little thing, Feng Xiaotan understands that this maybe be his internal palace's mind, and exactly this herself star fate. Suddenly behind our hero, literally from air appears, massive figure Zhang Dai. How usually harsh voice grinning above reaction boys. He fits V dense to Fengu and puts my heavy hand on his shoulder. Surprisingly, now he was how real, material. What V my Q strongly deletes himself. Young man, deity tells our to the hero that this and honor his internal space consciousness, in which everything, including his intelligence and a bunch of deities with which he regularly contacts material. In that time, how material body Feng was without consciousness. With one hand, it's strange that his personification reason, this literally dungeon though. This much explains. Then 7 years back to Purple Night, Zhang Dai pulled out this. Then more young boy from under debris, and with those since then they inseparable as two reason v one body. But why he chose exactly him, dares ask Feng Xiaotan after all. Not every day given opportunity talk with their cockroaches V head. In answer on question, Zhang says that already. V not one generation gift appeals to the gods transmitted from person to person, not capable cultivate. And V this once Feng won from them. Further our hero, no turning to so without thorough choice to himself, asks why only now to him managed to get in. By this mysterious place. In answer on this deity says that, for full activations their opportunities needed key, which how once lying V hand himself guy, that was obviously with himself started. Hearing this Feng draws yours attention to lying. His hand, and literally bursting from energy, amulet V form, Buddha, as them for an. Them time V reality, body Feng Xiao Tana covers cutting discharge energy. In that time, how Shen Hua with everyone legs was in a hurry on help to his comrade. Them time Nianbo standing nearby from the rest felt this abnormal energy, incredible power, but V. Same time, obviously, not similar on force cultivation. Feng draws yours attention to lying. V, his hand, and literally bursting from energy, amulet. V, form, Buddha. This jade figurine that lost GFA obviously was something greater than just bright trinket. On the contrary, in her was lurking something more mysterious by his nature. Zhong explains that, this not what other how key opening access to dungeon god and new levels vocations, and this plate myself kernel to system god. Feng Xiaotan lies amulet on stove, and here same start something happens, not conceivable. Jade Buddha begins soar above most slab, scattering around myself spark scarlet and dark energy. Here same through moment, facing slab starts crack as well behind those again. Gather, releasing outward purple glow. Through moments, plate fully gains initial looks like just now released from under tool mason. This plate, by words, Zhang Dai could V full least disclose all force cards, and after all before this, Feng could use only map stars fates, and that only with some restrictions. New irresistible force. Now maybe much enhance already available cards, and card Zhang Dai won from them, however, this alone from the most rare and strong spirits. However, it seems what Feng even not was going to listen story deities. He continued. Not reversing on his pretentious speech consider stove and figure it out with already available slots. Having considered all stove, young man cocky asks if he can whether he filling out all slots call up spirit dragon for execution desires. But V answer Zhang only says that at them, no such functions. Before him more someone behind all generations, not smog fill all slots, and if he wants to know on what he capable, let will try find all keys, said Zhang Dai. And here same Feng Xiaotan decides go with trump cards and try experience female not surmountable force. However V, that's it. It turns out that all not so just and for each cards must be its payment. Yes, for example, for most irresistible power needed was, how minimum, most expensive violet crystal. And to each card strength must match, your stone souls acquired behind certain fee V ordinary money. However, Feng Xiaotana data prices. Not especially arrange, and he hints on his sort of discount. Instead of bidding, Zhang just weighs out strong slap on the head by head stubborn and says that, this more not the most. the main thing. How it turned out, value each new cards. No only V cost money, and V something more. Development level strength. You can raise for check changes management forces spirit, though on himself in fact. This skill control abilities themselves cards that V my Q opens new functions dungeons. For unlocking cards necessary key for use cards necessary skill. Now control by force spirits reached hundreds %. Eat total 2-way. For increase management forces spirits, one from them connection with dungeon. Second more probable is V battles with masters cultivation, Zhang all. So same continued their explanations. Behind these 7 years, Feng won already many. For example, Togo same abbot, considered by general classifications enough strong. At this force card's indefinable strength has grown not so strongly, therefore before next level skills enough far. Zhang notes that requirements card's indefinable strength very strongly differ from previous ones, and if Feng not will be able manage with this, he maybe very strongly get injured. On face courage looms creepy grimace, with mixture malice and madness if wrong controlled with everyone forces, then our hero awaits only death. Feng Xiaotan sinks V their thoughts. If Jia Fei with one blow harm to the abbot, then he same not. Maybe just so stay on one level, for the sake of Togo to win, for the sake of Togo to achieve justice behind murder sisters. Realizing that to him nowhere retreat, chief hero. All same is being decided step over own threshold fear, he must try their strength. Zhongde realizing that his young friend already all decided to start accept my true, by present epic form, after he commits magical rocking. To head Fenya, so way beginning first simulation V dungeon. Feng Xiaotana again enveloped some energy-blowing astral aura, in emptiness which was in the air a bunch of magical cart, spiritual indefinable strength. Everything depended entirely and fully only from choice young men, on mine fear and risk. He snatches one map from sets, starting my new path, Phi divine system. Feng impressive waves map, cutting air fiery line, activating her and releasing her true power. Turning around, he sees before yourself high figure embraced flame, but by will fate, he already guessed who was hiding behind this fiery face. Them turns out myself Zhang Day, but V yours, new true form now, it bearded, and hair represented from myself developing languages, flames and body instead of catchy t-shirts with pepper, now bedspreads, red and gold laminar armor. Myself Feng felt this incredible strength from cards, incredible huge strength, right up before mother's alizations. Except besides, he became stronger, no others changes, no inside, not outside not was. And V this same moment his grabs, sharp twisting pain that makes young man bend over V3 destruction. Force splashes out, pushes as if wants break out from his body and run away. Apparently this and there is force high-level cards. Zhong says that this force already exceeded his limit. Therefore he advises on future undertake only behind what he will be able master, and will free on yours discretion use strength. Having endured all pain and incredible pressure, Feng asks at Zhong why exactly Jade Buddha is key, and which V. Eventually this, it has attitude to Jia Fei Yu. In answer on this deity says that any item may become key, required only 4 spirits nearby. But why exactly Jade Buddha? Even he not knew answer. Therefore he decides allow Fenyu himself find answer on mine same question. Unexpectedly, Feng again returns V reality, consciousness as if would again moves in V his body, together with bloody vomiting. Shenhua, here same jumps up to him, wanting find out what she could would to him help, and what at all with him occurs. Main hero looks on their bloody hands V, which a couple moments back lying jade statuette Buddha, but now V them nothing not was except drops blood. Mentor Nyambo looked on. All with sides, everything with such same grinning, saying that V this know nothing terrible. But this V twins not like Shen, she feels that something here. Not so yeah this frivolity her companions only more annoying her. Nienbo speaks what this total only so-called energy beating through edge, and how only boy will spit blood and all will V okay. Feng rises with knees and tense smile says that better. Now look around first, how convert attention on other. Them time on one from his hands before these since then hung this figurine, but already lost mine former bright jade shine. However, this strange state Fenya Ko more not gives peace. Shenhua, but myself young man in every possible way. Her calms down. Suddenly between them both, brazenly passes Nanny's bow. Forcing everyone return to basic goals their stay V these ruins. Taking a closer look to Earth, she starts to use some kind of another from their spells. Around her, besides lawsuit of magic start like on head jellyfish gorgons, curl a bunch of snake woven from purple cultivated energy, sharp sparks and flashes energy. I force Fenya and Shen bounce off V side to not get in under action, magical discharge. From his magical palpating, Nian Bo understands what Shen Yun, deceased on this place, accepted death voluntarily, or same was instantly killed. Hearing this Shenhua comes V condition shock, and again she not once believe V this. She not believes that somebody could instantly kill him, given his unprecedented high-level cultivation. In world would not found not one person, which could would his, so just overcome. In thoughts, Fenya. I'm popping up memories like he then communicating with Abbot Nian Bo. Not was present in time his conversation, but where she could know death Shen Yuna. Inspection places incidents. According to words, Nanny's Bo speaks only about these two options. Events. Topics more past already, more how 2 year. From Togo time disappeared. Big part evidence, and even difficult say survived whether Shen Yun. Shenhua before these since then believed that grandfather she survived, tells everyone those present that one day her taught special technology, thanks to which human. Maybe see paintings of the past. All those present, even by the beginning, not believe her words, but all same are being decided. Try use her knowing, what execute her enough. Just the only thing need to. This only a couple drops blood families. Shen. However, this technique. Maybe by accidents disrupt natural balance is needed force close to God to execute her reliable. Otherwise he, a maybe contact against caster and destroy his. On last thing Nianbo asks Shen, ready whether she take a chance on given adventure. In answer on this young woman answers that for the sake of, in order to know the truth about murder, grandfathers, she ready on all. But Feng says that will better. If this technique will try execute he, but Shenhua very much doubts V this considering that our hero literally a couple minutes back vomited blood, and V in general was not V himself the best condition. In answer on all doubt, he reminds her that he maybe communicate with gods and this not will be special labor. Feng Xiaotan comes out forward from their companions getting ready. Start to implementation given technology. Now he could use only old card a not indefinable force, but this temporarily, realizing that other options no, he decides use buy. What the only one available card spirit hero, Manhwa. Map straightens up, gaining original charged view and flies out from hands Feng, starting first step execution technology, spiritual, essence Gong Sun. Shanna appears behind with your back Fenya, endowing Togo his by force and allowing few Togo. What execute this technique, yes more, and survive V process her casting. How only begins most height magical process, Feng asks Shenhua come up to him, realizing that now. Not time for all sorts of talkers, she tries will come closer to him. Breaking through waves, heaving energy and dust, she holds out hand to Fenyu, trying catch on behind him. However, becomes already late for this because At's process execution technology moved V, my peak form. Turning around through shoulder, Feng sees that Shenhua was discarded one from waves energy, and by apparently her not will succeed most see past. Directly before ours hero begins disclose spatial distortion of one's own sort of portal, V reality past times. And through moment, scarlet funnel energy addictive V myself young man, instantly slamming shut and moving main hero. V time purple nights. Eyes Feng Xiaotana straightaway opens. Landscape ashy wasteland, ruins, flames, ashes like somebody opened it slightly. Gates V hell. Opening eyes completely. Ours hero, right away sees in front of tip blade. Blade Togo himself, the killers. Jiafei towered directly before him, holding yours blade directly before face young men, it seemed. What his burning scarlet energy eyes watched directly on Fina. Main villain, do whom all and started, stood directly before ours a hero, perhaps exactly this moment Feng was looking for. All this time, rising above Earth V image, gloomy shadow, Jiafei getting ready, commit attack, getting ready finish off his enemy, with one the only one blow. Realizing that possibilities run away. No Feng Xiaotan trying to defend yourself from this lunge, in same time understanding what to him, not stand. But suddenly attacking killer, passing on through body Fenya, as if having passed through buggy textures. Looking back, our hero with ease sighs, realizing that by in fact this only world dreams. Jiafei. all this time was going to attack. Completely another person, perhaps the only one survivor person from others. Mr. Shen Yuna. Murderer Sharp stops and hesitantly asks at old man, really that not will hit V answer. Shen Yun, even with blade at throat, says that he not may be hit. V, the answer is, after all, GFA such same orphan from shelter well-being. Understanding, old man. Not will be decided attack. Killer decides quit a couple words, gathering say who he and for what dared come. In answer, old man says that he is proven who his unexpected guest, but all these thoughts related with him, spinning at him the head. Shen Yun knew what early or late will come such day that he will killed exactly this man, burned V fire, him more how fit such the final. He only hopes that GFA will be able finish all exactly on him, and hope that ON more not will continue their atrocities. Feng all this time, carefully watched with hand watching behind everyone in a word, and everyone movement both guests from of the past. All same murderer decides finish talk and getting ready commit jerk for his decisive blow. Edge blade, easy digs in V body old man, completing on this his path. I thought that this GFA, yes, just will give to him calmly die like would not, so. Hands the killer's pass V revealed wound on body Shen Yun, like hands sloppy surgeon. Then he harsh jerk, pull out from his breast more trembling heart. Eyes the killers finally lose any reflections humanity. Sinister figure towered before slowly dying, an expiring blood old man holding V their clawed glove source, taken out source life. Body Shen Yuna will fall on knees, in front the way spread out on earth, for that to be absorbed flame. Shrisir Jaffe removes with myself, gloomy hood opening on light fire, soy gray hair and acute face, stopped heart burns out V his hand, finally completing his mission. Feng Xiaotan V terrified from what he sees. He freezes, looking rounded eyes a hellish spectacle before by yourself. And V some kind moment GFA, drawn to himself young man really? To him managed feel his presence. Firmly squeezing fist, chief hero, with embittered voice through squeezed teeth says he understands that maybe he always guessed about this. Not getting ready more hold back mine accumulated anger. Fan Xiaotan commits hit lightning by astral body. Charged energy fist. With all strength is sent to face killers threatening turn his head. V scraps. However, all task turns out. Not such simple. How could appear? Fist passes on through astral body GFA, and instead of himself faces fist faces only with dissipating particles. Let myself GFA and not saw Feng Xiaotana V face, but he felt his presence. He knew on before that this boy could guess before similar technology, and now even despite on that what he has not saw him gloatingly said to his invisible case that he nothing not will be able change. Understanding hopelessness situations. Feng V anger hits fist by earth. No V forces contain boiling V to myself anger. He not maybe believe V it is now. That behind by whom he all this time hunted stood directly before him, but he not could even apply to him and scratches. Further GFA says that all after all, maybe give boy more one fleeting chance. Squeezing smoldering leftovers hearts V fist, he says that through a couple years V Central City Currents Black Warrior G Nan Do will pass celebration V Honor New of the Year. And then he will be able kill everyone residents north, with located under management Black Warrior. On given gloomy note, he finishes my phrase, ashy wind develops his cloak and silver hair. In his image difficult was read something human. Now he more resembled on soulless, bloodthirsty shell like vampires from scary stories and films horror. And after all, he allows to his invisible interlocutor quit to him call if certainly that dare his stop. Leaving from leftover shelter like fledgling chick. He at last says that if Fan all after all will succeed, V given in fact, then he will tell to him mine cherished secret. I's main hero continued pour out anger and teeth were shrinking, but he continued hold back this hate now. Not time to release her out. Fire today's nights all also similar on past. Notices Ji Xiang, continuing leave V side fiery horizon. On future he leaves that the most figurine Jade Buddha. On volume itself the place where his V not far away future will find Fan Xiaotan. After he finally goes away gradually dissolving V smoke and ashes past, everything further and further leaving V far away, leaving yours past. Holding out hand Fan trying stop killer, but was already it's too late. Though V any case he would nothing not achieved. Only wasteland and ruins remained on place once upon a time, prosperous shelter, and the only thing is refreshing gloomy silence. This whisper wind, sound-measured steps, and heart-rending screams, GFA. Looking through veil illusions. Nianbo says that even successfully entering V-world illusions, that who located V-volume world, maybe get confused. V, their memories, peace illusions. V in the end. There is chance, lose himself myself. This take account and comprehends reason. Feng Xiao Tana again. His thoughts floats down. First purple the night when he being more was a child surrounded flame and despair. In one moment on him falls chip from roof shelter, which firmly presses boy to semi, depriving Togo chance on any the rescue. Flame slowly absorbed shelter, devouring his by-parts, starting from tasty furniture, supports and wooden decorations, and ending already considerably shabby and scorched stone decorations and windows. In one moment can be heard crack, and directly on Fan Jiaotana falls another fragment on this once threatening finally slam boy how bug. But unexpectedly, literally from flame appears high stately figure men already previously acquaintance as Zhongde, who deftly picks up huge stone, not giving that flattened guy. He playfully throws away wreck like a piece of fluff, and straightaway same accepted behind inspection leftovers shelter. Among these wreckage he one day and found, exhausted Feng Xiao Tana, lying without consciousness on more not decayed semi. He speaks boy, throw it away doubts after what asks follow behind him. He beret his tiny nursery little hand, giving boy a piece their strength, allowing that rise on legs. Feng Xiao Tan reluctantly opens eyes, feeling some brokenness V body and constant crack and hum V ears. However, he fast comes V myself. When understands that source, total. This noise, its sound rail and trains, do so sharp shifts locations. He jumps up with his places attracting attention. The rest passengers, looking around him cutting fright from surprises subsides and Feng calms down, gaining mine ordinary passive view. Railway compound expressway trains rushes by ways on background golden foliage and again coming in sun. Thanks to those memories where Zhongdai saved his from fire, Feng not got lost v world illusions, only now. He realized this again, sorting through again updated memories. Mentally, he again thanks his permanent divine satellite for all rendered help. Not managed Fing move away from their thoughts like here same Shen Hua starts his in every possible way. Feeling, trying, understand his current condition, availability temperature, pain, and other things. Parallel with this, she forcibly stretches his smile on all face, saying that more before this, he stupid smiled considering all what happened. That magical circle with ease would burn his brains. Still unhooked from fatal grip, Shen, he directly asks how they turned out to be V-Train. Here same young woman starts tello volume how Feng Xiaotan came out from Togo portal, all exhausted and wounded. Not it's surprising that to him knocked off memory. Then he myself with labor got out from peace illusions barely standing on legs. Exactly. Then when he already V powerlessness fell on the ground, him last words before turn it off we're going V, Nan Dao. After this he was without consciousness 3 days, therefore Shenhua together. With sister Nianbo seated his in train, guessing what drive V Niando would save his. And finally Shen asks at Feng Xiaotana about that what he saw V world illusions, really for sure what he saw her, not especially will please. And all this time V head our hero were spinning some monotonous thoughts for what Jiafeu kill residents total north, and which secret hides purple night, and certainly same. How he then smog predict events on a couple years forward. Strange absorption V thoughts and strongly worries Shen, and she V another once interested at him his condition. In answer on all her questions, Feng says that answers on all questions. They will be able find V-Land's Nan Dao. Shenhua rises with his places, and considering that behind these 3-day sleep, her comrade considerably hungry, decides go and buy ramen, one from species Chinese noodles. But only she had time stand up like her here. Same pushes some passing by stranger. Sharp collision even knocks down girl with legs. Not depending on enough loud a fall stranger, even by the beginning. Not paid attention. Tall, gloomy man in black long clothes man calm down move through all railway carriage to the neighbor, as if would not reversing attention on the rest passengers. Further events not for long are transferred V neighboring railway carriage, where already an all-worked conductors delivering V their trolley, miscellaneous sort of small goods starting from snacks, finishing paper in packages. Man sits down against places Nianbo directly addressing to her, saying something about wish minister, find out progress by task conducting goals. Human by call sign Barbed Boar sits down directly against mentors, waiting reciprocal report. An answer on this Nianbo, called by call sign Great Snake, just grins as he says just that before this she more neither once not endured defeats. She again pulls with main report, again lifting topic himself. Minister who myself not bothered come it provided that this case for him so important. Barbed Boar having received only surface report rises, with places and already go away, on future, threatening Nianbo behind not respectful attitude to the minister. Because the behind such their organizations maybe follow cruel punishment. After man leaves, rushing into the distance. By corridor total the rest trains. Them time neighboring carriages heard piercing sneeze, pronounced ourselves Feng Xiao Thane enough devouring belt. What exactly by served cause given sneezing, not understandable, or too much spicy belt or something other. Shenhua suggests that this is simply, by old will you accept somebody remembers and the moment quicker. Total participants currents yellow tigers, with which our hero even not managed fine, by saying goodbye. She gets it memorable photograph from Shuzhong and Hu Li, who already in all were engaged restoration shelter as far as this can was. Reaction Fenya on this news turns out approving though. By his face this, not especially his stuck, and plus everything, sister Nianbo. By words Shenhua, got ready first business drag his department by supervision for report 6 standing. However, this news much more interested our hero. He initially wanted come in V1 from these departments and for sure. There is any clues. By Fen and Shen continued sit V ordinary carriage, Nianbo V. This time was V carriage restaurant, VEDB. By her, I say it's good woman must take care o' his health. Sharp. All their reflections and conversations are interrupted by sound coupe doors. In railway carriage comes in some people who are part special squad by collection taxes. Neither Fan, neither Shen not knew who these people, though by their uniform was, it's clear that this not ordinary conductors. Suddenly overheard their talk to him interferes unknown young woman with bright standout turquoise hair. She tells him that these people not who others. How members squad collection taxes from current's Black Warrior. Their management, financial department, and department. By supervision, lethal enemies. Yes, what will more correct speak squad exactly? By supervision. Shenhua understands that all oh how they only. What talked was heard this stranger. That's it. Beginning from conversations about world illusions and ending discussion unexpected guests. Squeezing through between 2 seats Feng starts ask, by more details about this tax squad. And V in particular about Togo fair-haired. Also stranger notices. What that com? They ask very much, strong cultivator, and extra once better, with him not to confront. Squad from more how 5-man highs come in by carriage in chapter with real blonde and their commander, by name Li Fan. This? With first kind handsome he thinks what be this world part any novel, then he necessarily was would main hero. He V open believes myself leader V this life after all. V that time, how rest cultivators master their strength. V full least only through 10, 20 yo I, Li Fan mastered their strength. Total only behind some months. The only thing what to him more need to. This marry on beauty from any influential clan to take possession more big heights. This life. And here his eyes opens that most image which he to myself once upon a time represented, that the most gorgeous from clan. He here same falls in love. V her with first glance. Everything V her was perfect. Beauty, decency, and grooming. Everything was at her. But herself Shenhua only. Not understanding what from her want looked on sudden groomer, his own confused eyes. Also this considerably alarming near-sitting Fan Xiaotana. Young man asks at his companions, met whether she is earlier, but V answer she speaks what not saw his before this moment though, and looked this Li Fan enough vulgar. It was worth it this blonde come up to Shen. Yes, he straightaway starts introduce yourself straightaway same, with on the go rolling to her.
But V answer on all tackles. She indicates on near sitting the person whom by apparently himself, Li Fan not noticed, or not wanted notice.
But Commander Tax Collectors not once believes V this, considering what such garbage V form our hero obviously, not fit such beauty. How Shenhua, Further, Li Fan again draws your attention on myself, speaking his what a beauty. If she will choose him, then early or late she will rise on the most top authorities and influence. But Feng puts point V, his narcissism reminding this grief seducer volume what she said. No, and here same as if. Not hearing young man, Li Fan again starts speak. Telling myself his determination and volume how V city. Yes Chu fully exterminated flow distribution rituals. Last news enters V Shan Shenzhua. No maybe B to all flow was so easily destroyed. Then more because of non-payment taxes. Further, Li Fan says that how only will come time he will figure it out. With the current yellow tigers who soon will spend all their finance on restoration. Togo shelter. Hearing this, Feng Xiaotan throws V Blonde my portion acute ramen, from which myself Daffodil deftly dodges. His obviously hooked these words about yellow tigers, so he more not going tolerate these cheeky little words. All surrounding silently looked on Fan, and the only thing. What violated silence? This sounds trains and screams one from employees tax V whom and arrived noodle projectile our hero. One from members teams Li Fanya, already got ready entry behind his commander, but he our newly minted false hero, stops his deciding take case via their hands. In answer on questions Li Fanya, Feng Xiaotan tells what he signed with the current yellow tigers and all they with respect called his bro. From his words, Li Fan understands what maybe his companion went V this trip, just for an order to take revenge, opposing flow, and how not weird hairdryer this. Not denies. But our real hero I advise hold on further away from shelter well-being. Yellow tigers and Shenhua, how can further away? Li Fan perceives this how call and says that if young man will succeed hit him then he all same will listen his. In answer on this Fing says that V case what he may be accidentally an injure. Fully having lost patience, Li Fan enough his main hero behind collar and lifting to himself, offers arrange the battle V full force. And if we'll win he then, Feng will all the remaining trip pray forgiveness and if we'll win our boy then, though by words Li Fanya, he not will be able win. To not attract special attention and not breed noise. They agree meet on roof where they and decide mind dispute. Fin Xiaotan with ease holds this initiative, getting ready accept the battle. But Shenhua in another once warns Guy, reminding him that his old wounds more not healed. However, Feng V another once speaks what all it will cost. Soon they both meet on roof rushing trains, getting ready collide, V fatal battle under hum rails and drops rain. Feng Xiaotan first same business dives V mine pocket, V searching crystals. But how it turned out, he already used all their crystals. Turns out what he spent all their remaining funds for custard noodles, and despite on that what she was enough a little expensive, he not regretted it his choice. Suddenly from behind his backs is heard voice our old friend, Zhang Dai, who advises use with more available at him spirit gong sun shen. He says that, not depending on that what time stay Archangel limited, but at me before these since then was opportunity. Take advantage of the last one used by card strength. However, force maybe will decrease V possibilities. Var open attack, var open, if possibilities. Not that's enough. That's enough. Means costs perceive this the battle. How test, said Zhang Lei before those, how return back V dungeon. Li Fen watched on this strange talk with hand, not understanding with by whom talking his opponent. He not for long thinking decides do first step V this battle. He understands that his opponent finally despaired that talking myself. With by yourself. Li Fen uses technique Sword Limitless Heaven. In his hands appears brilliant blade creating image present warrior Sveta. Sitting on shoulder Feng Xiaotana small spirit Gong Sun. Shen speaks volume. What this sword? Not Kukhra, Mukhra, and if at our hero, no protective skill, then better costs straightaway retreat. Feng straightaway starts to analysis reading, sorting out all possible options development events. Li Fen changes Yur's opinion and decides that to him not enough apologies, and instead of this, he simply will incinerate Fenya Phi raise his blazing Sveta. Narcissistic cultivator swings his blazing blade threatening cut down our hero directly. By verticals, wave heat and flame rushes by everything composition shuddering all train. Shenhua felt cutting push and noise. Her premonition obviously foreshadowed something. Not good. Li Fen possessed unique. For this the world, all roof trains was one big region attacks, Fengu. Not will succeed with ease win him, only with titanic effort. Noise blows and steps rushes by roof trains, battle was V himself in full swing. Taking a look V window. Shenhua sees how Feng Xiao dancing with everyone legs ran by fatal side trains, leaving behind yourself plume from lightning and electrical ranks. Having transformed electrical energy Gong Sun Shen V magnetic, you can was fast move by everything metal like same. Sometimes maybe be useful regular physics. Rushing by carriages Fen was deleted, all further and further by wagon. Okay, what to him? V head came this idea. Fortat isiu zantora krier. Bypassing. With come in his distraught enemy, Feng takes off air getting ready, apply powerful hit V back. By attacking with rear, he uses skill card's 5 Thunderous Lightning against Li Fenya. Our hero snatches map and activates her second skill, consolidating her V space. After thanks to map, eye around Li Fenya is formed Gold Lightning Barrier. Blonde stops succession their senseless attacks, and all same admits that V some kind degrees underestimated his enemy. Further, he combines Mind Sword Limitless Heaven and Mascot Fences using their mutual advantages for protection weak places. Li Fen crazy laughs understanding what now. Thanks to his skills and magical weapons, he practically not vulnerable. He directs End Blades his Blade Chaos directly. To face Feng Xiao Tana, balance strength again changed. Finally, Li Fen gloatingly speaks to his defeated to the enemy, come to terms with bitter reality, and already after this accept my scary death. He calls Fenya garbage incapable even comprehend part skill cultivation. Li Fen sure V his invulnerability. Everything spiritual weapon gave to him maximum all power bordering with divine. But through weakness, Feng Xiaotan says that to him, all same managed find his weak place. But Li Fen not believes his words, continuing entirely and fully believe the own power. Halating Seer. Letting go some ranks energy. By semi, Feng Xiaotan admits what seal fences not will allow to him, so just pass the through barrier. He says that now in time rain standing on metal roof trains straight ahead before electric ranks, and he jumps up with places feeling their kicks approaching ranks. But V one moment understands that for Togo to stop this current to him need to. I'll read it. Divide spiritual force. The only thing is need to only myself mascot fences. Taking advantage moment. Feng Xiaotan decides use all available energy. V another once uses technique 5 Thunderous Lightning, but V this once V most suitable moment. Powerful discharge energy discards narcissistic cultivator Gao into another edge carriage. Finally, Li Fen was finally carried out, and his exhausted body lay without any signs life. Emergency addiction from weapons was his main mistake V this battle. Its coming sound opening, coupe doors, and events again are transferred V inside carriage. Wet before threads, Feng Xiaotan returns back V carriage where all allies both fighters were waiting total. Shenhua straightaway same rushes V hugs main hero, despite on his wet clothes and emaciated from battle's body. One from participants teams Li Fenya furiously, and confused asks what Feng did with their leader. In answer, he with malicious smile says that this Narcissus before these since then lying on roof trains, and all the rest team straightaway breaks down, with places directly, Ilya on help to the leader, in Embrace X his girlfriends. He finally feels calmness and relaxation, knowing what all behind. Shenhua notices how fine Xiao dancing trembles, V her hugs. In this once, he very strongly tired. Suddenly, it stood our hero close eyes like he here same turns out V his dungeon consciousness. Sharp emerged before him. Zhang. Yeah, pretty much scary young man because of what that head over heels bounces V side. If he called his V dungeon means there is some important case. But Fenyu. This not very like it more. What his called V most not best moment. Zhangde says that wants hand over to him reward for experience trial. He going visit young men unique way, with help whom can speed up process growth skills management and spirit. He stood directly before him. Him view looked more serious how usually. Fang must absorb V myself shine gods to begin first step his new level skill. Young man sits down, meditate and delaying breath. He must feel past 7 years, and everyone divine entities. Energy many gods and ancient heroes, filled body and intelligence, fine Xiaotana, and here same shows. What level divinity already reaches every 100% development, now at him was enough spiritual power to uncover all their strength completely. Further to continue development, Zhangje speaks what? Left find key owner blue cards to find myself the key that V further will use his by appointment. Deity says that skill achieved exclusively method samples and mistakes, but there is, and another more fast way. In hands Feng Xiao Tana materializes magic Q artifact, Brush Gong Song Shand, being same his sort of key. Before this, our hero used exclusively method call, but by least long use any skill, can materialize special spiritual artifacts. Right using them. Fjin Xiaotan. Maybe use magical force without direct conscription deities. By 100. This was everything that Shidundai could teach him. The rest skills he decides introduced to him. Later, and here to buy surprises. He understands that V future can arise scary problems and new tests, which he even not guessed. Further events again are transferred. V railway carriage trains where Feng Xiao again comes. V myself. Shenhua notices what young man awoke and straightaway meets his fleeting glance. Together they sat on places on this once bus, on which they moved behind framed, shy thanks to friend for friend behind all what he did. Friend for friend. But unexpectedly, by carriage is heard noise at which sharp excited everyone passengers, and V in particular himself Fenya. Announcement asks everyone, travelers take their things. And leave transport because bus already arrived on necessary stop Nandu. First business. They decide go out from cars, incidentally with these Shen reports. Unexpected message from some Nian Mova. Message stated that leaving transport. They first business must head towards V department supervision. Through a couple minutes, they both are leaving transport and come out on stop. And here same. Not having time really look around, they see some of people walking directly to him, chief from which introduced himself. Hao Wang too, from groups Nian before criminal court. Feng quiet something discusses with Shen. Unexpected new familiar considerably his on worries. Borsers a de kriwet. Wang before speaks them. That on them came call with complaint. Interference. By work. Key persons. Financial department. This really not clarifies situations, and Feng V answer only sets only slurred question of what. The situation is becoming more understandable when next on medical stroller bring total bandaged Li Yuna. Wang before one touch calms down angry Li Yuna, who not could really pronounce in words because of huge layer bandages, and gypsum. But those not less V his slurred speeches, with ease read anger and crazy hatred behind all that what Feng Xiaotan did with him. Wang before decides figure out V course happened events, and first business sets question how all began. Feng only says that said Vin Day, that's it. What this was not nice and all this. It happened at once after first abandoned words. Li Yun again jumps up with couches and vomiting bents on his face, demands that boy okay worthy punishment.
Feng Xiao and Wang before become friend before friend, looking, trying, figure out what from whom required.
Wang before advises, by quicker hurry up and create him, after all at him. And without this were important affairs. Feng continues fall behind my position telling, what exactly Li, arranged this dispute and exactly Feng his one. But Li Yun, was I'm convinced that ordinary testimony will not enough as well words Shenhua. Nothing not meant because they. And so we're familiar with Phanum. Our hero says that all this can confirm all rest passengers, including that strange girl V hair and face which he finds out my long time ago sister. Realizing that her disguise not works, girl with jade hair hastily leaves crowd. In another once shutting up screams Li Yunya, Wang before asks at crowds who could more confirm readings Fenya. But all rest people Vi fear not dared give what or testimony, fearing his same attachments to this problems. Because the neither who not gave readings Wang before announces Feng Xiaotana guilty and holds out to him glittering headphones. However, our hero not going retreat from his positions, and even if this violates honor or laws, he ready admit myself guilty. And V this de moment Shenhua completely tells about all atrocities committed Li Yunam, those the most trying justify Fenya. But here same after couple's words her grab people from squad financial department, not giving to her continue their readings. By words Li Yuna, all criminal court tied on means financial department, and here the only one law only, he myself. However, his joy continues. Not for a long time, and on him also getting dressed handcuffs. It looks like V this once go out dry from water, not it will work out. Wang before standing up directly before Li. Yunam says that exactly his will judge criminal court. Government need to check reliability actions. This narcissistic blonde and his atrocities. V volume number. In rage and confusion, Li Yun trying convey before Wang before thought o his innocence, the more what V any case, financial department this so just not will leave. Further F. Jin Xiao Tan trying say Wang before more, some their warnings concerning purple knights and person Jia Feia. But chapter criminal court, obviously, not intends listen all the rest rave. And he grabbing young man behind collar instantly interrupts his additional readings, leaving with places events. Wang before notes that this city, not the best place for such pseudo-ideal person like Feng Xiaotan. Wang before deleted further, by stop, parallel by bus and railway ways, apparently on everyone those words and were ending his criminal possibilities. Suddenly behind our heroes appears our old friend Nian Bo, who all this time I was looking for Fujnia and Shen among Set's others passengers. First business F. Jane Xiaotan asks at her nose whether she Wang until, quite it's possible that she would clarify some part about criminal department.
Woman V briefly tells Ho Wang up to that V pass before introductions. V, my current job title. He was deputy chapters department. But on this, she finishes mine story. And straight away, same asks everyone follow behind her.
Events sharp are transferred to building administrative supervision behind citizens now even without his names. It looked enough gloomy, from shadows cloud and endless shower. Passing by corridor. To necessary office, Feng surprised colossal sizes buildings. It for sure was much more how was shelter well-being. Here often came people related exclusively, with various spiritual currents that were looking for answer on various their questions, and department supervision. This the best place for similar searches. Before entrance V cabinet manager head, Nian Bo is her Hao Jing Li, warning our heroes V subtleties communication with her. Having entered V cabinet, they see before yourself huge table manager, for to whom, on rotated to window chair, sat herself some Jing Li, all attentively watched directly before by myself, waiting. When chapter department that or will say, suddenly dead silence literally dissects sound blade removable from their scabbard. And V same instant Feng Xiaotan feels how blade katanas go to bed on his shoulder. A little turning around, he sees before yourself girl with turquoise hair, an image which he here same finds out my sister, younger sister.